Hey everybody! I know I mentioned a while back that I played Canvas on Tabletop Simulator after I backed it on Kickstarter. Well, I just got it this week and I can't stop playing it. And I absolutely love the components, I love the theme, and I love the gameplay. So let me tell you just a little bit more about Canvas and show you some of the awesome bits and pieces that I got in my Canvas. First off, this is the box. I wanted to prominently display it the entire time because the box itself is a piece of artwork. It is lovely. The game comes with these wonderful wooden easels for players to display their artwork once they have selected 3 of these transparencies and put them into the card holder. Now, players will do 3 paintings in a game, which means that this is a pretty short game. It's got lovely strategy, and every game is going to be different because there are different victory point scoring cards every single time you play. And there are also these wonderful achievement cards that you can play either friendly or competitive. So again, that variety, that versatility, it's going to be on the table again and again because again, that stack of painting pieces, the transparencies, those are, it's a thick stack, and so I want to get through all of those and see just how many different cool paintings I can make, since every game, again, you just get to make 3. What players do on their turn is they look at a display of 5 cards, and they can take the very first card, which is on the left of this wonderful rollout mat that has everything labeled. Love it. Or they can take one further down the line, getting closer and closer to the draw box, which is hidden. It's secret. I love that. You can't see what's coming up. And the further you go back toward the draw box, you have to leave an inspiration token, which is one of those little palettes like Bob Ross has, where he puts all of his paints on them. And so you'll put one of those out, and it will allow you to take them further away from the basic front of the line. And when you don't have those inspiration tokens to play anymore, you can't play them unless you take a card that has one on it in which you get to keep it. Every player just gets 4 of them, and so it really pushes you to make smart choices and make choices that will give you flexibility. So when I mean flexibility, you're allowed to draw cards from the draw pile until you have 5. You cannot draw any more at that point. You are forced to make a painting, which says I take 3 of my cards, 3 of my transparencies, and I create a painting with it. So you have to plan, will these work together in the same painting? Am I planning for painting 2, or am I holding on to this for painting 3? I can only have 5 at one time, and so you have to just really balance out when you are playing your paintings, making the paintings, and when you're taking those transparency cards to fit into your painting sleeve. Every time you create a painting, you score it, and you look at the 4 scoring cards that were selected at the beginning of the game. And so you could be earning points for having one of every 5 color swatches. You could get points for having pairs of symbols like triangles or squares or little moon shapes. You could have all sorts of requirements in those victory point conditions, and if you meet it, then you get one of the ribbons of that particular color. And then you collect those, keep them, do your second painting whenever you want to turn in 3 transparency slides and put them into your sleeve. Then you score that one based on all 4 of those victory point cards. After the 3rd one, you're going to look at how many of each colored ribbon you have, and on those particular victory point cards, those conditions, you will see how many ribbons that you have equals how many victory points. If you have gray ribbons, those are each worth 2 points. I'm going to suggest don't forget about those gray ribbons. Getting 2 points is big. Because there's so much opportunity to do whatever you want to do with your painting, the strategy I would say for players is look at those victory point cards in the beginning. Really understand exactly what you're looking for and how many qualify for a ribbon, or if you can get multiple ribbons in the same painting. And then also look at the conditions on a card. Some of those art cards are going to have ways to earn even more victory points based on what it says. And so don't neglect the art cards and have a really, really fun time with this, because there's so much you can do. There's so much wonderful artwork. And again, there are a lot of scoring cards, and the combinations of scoring cards is kind of endless. And the achievements just add an extra bonus of another strategy, another level for maybe your second or third play, to enjoy Canvas and to share it with others. This is a lovely game. It's a beautiful game. And I just think it's fun and smart and easy. Like, it's not that challenging to get into, but you'll spend a lot of time on your turn just wrestling. Should I get this card or that card? Or how can I make this fit with this one? And you want to create a cool painting. And then when you put it on display on your easel, you get to say what the name of it is, and you get to just enjoy all of the cool details and fun and flair that Canvas offers you. I know I'm going to enjoy my copy of Canvas, and I'm going to try to share it with as many people as I can. I'm so thrilled that the Kickstarter got it out to backers and that I have it in my hands, because it's one thing to appreciate it on Tabletop Simulator on your computer. It's another thing to hold it and touch it and play with it and just enjoy it tactily. And I just love the art theme. Canvas is a pretty cool game.